I'm gonna hope this is something like Star... Yes, I know, Edie. I hope this is something like Star Wars, where if I just throw something into the exhaust port, maybe it'll explode. Hey, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2! I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we touched down here on a collector ship, and got our asses kicked. And this time, we gotta start trying to escape.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found the Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
That son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
We should have known this would happen. Cerberus can't be trusted.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
I will gladly be on the move. Now, I believe this is a soft-timed section. Well, actually, there is a point later on is fully timed, but...
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Will do.
Hostiles up ahead!
Let's get into cover real quick. And thank God, no Scions. I thought I heard Harbinger pop up, but... Well, I mean, now he did, but... You weren't Harbinger before I started shooting you. Back into the power armor. We can go Phalanx, I think.
Our power is unmatched.
We get bumped out of cover. And I think really the big problem with Scions is Harbinger's, you are no longer in cover orb.
You are short-sighted.
It just... Because Scions just do so much damage. This is a mistake. So is going up already. But it is fine. Just keep going. Be prepared for rooms with mysterious amounts of cover. So good we have all these waist-high walls.
Hostile spotted.
You can cryoblast.
They're all yours.
I will direct this personally. Ignore the fallen.
Heavy warp, we can... I think the Phalanx is fine.
This hurts you.
Well, Harbinger is not incorrect. That does deal damage. Gun you down. Oh yeah, we can move up. We can move up. Shoot you in the back. Or, like, the wings, I guess. You get thin. And then Shadow, we got an assassin over there. We should be able to curve a warp around it. Very nice. Warp hits you. And you can go down. Another warp to get rid of your barriers. And of course, that's also very annoying about Harbinger, how he completely resets health, so no matter how an enemy is, yeah. So it could be a good strategy when dealing with Harbinger to take care of every other enemy first. Of course, the problem is that, well, the other enemies are easier to take out. Abominations are a new type of enemy. They are exploding husks. That's about it. When they reach you, or when they die, they will explode. And it does pretty decent damage, I would say. Harbinger's trying to flank. Shotgun, I think, is the better play.
My shields are down.
Oh, this was a mistake. Should not have charged ahead like that. But luckily, Garrus took care of those drones that were down below. I can keep on moving ahead. Do want to get out of here in a relatively quick fashion. This room.
Opening a door on the far side of the room.
Praetorian. Praetorian, a couple of husks. Not really a big deal on the husks end. We can warp. Quite low on ammo, though. Drop that. Husk should be pretty easy to take out. That's fine. Down goes the U.
To the right.
Ow.
This should soften them up.
And why did it go for literally anything else? Whatever. Torian's a little bit worrisome that he's over there. Should be able to clear you out pretty easily. Yikes. Let's armor up. I think we can just ignore the Praetorian, honestly.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 717.
Get back into cover. Maybe we do have to kill the Praetorian before that door opens. Maybe. Go next round. Armor up. I'm assuming he goes into barrier. Yep. SMG and just fucking run. Said and fucking run. Dart aside. That's a bad cover.
We need to try something else.
Another thing is that Praetorians are surprisingly limited range, honestly. Really, you can carry it up again without really, like, doing anything? Yeah, Praetorians surprisingly limited range. Praetorians are never my biggest issue when fighting the Collectors. It's always Scions. If we can now also flee. Like, Praetorians are more just long battles of attrition as opposed to actually difficult. You run away a lot because honestly the most intimidating part about the Praetorian is their close range. When they go and decide that they want to get bears and explode a bit. which is incredibly short range, but yeah. The beams, honestly, don't do all too much. Yeah, we can warp, switch to shotgun. Praetorians are more just bulky than anything. Really?
Run!
So close to dead. Yeah, that just takes forever. Praetorians just have like a ton of health. In fact, that they can re-up their barriers, which they're not particularly bulky barriers, but still. They can essentially have unlimited health. That takes you out. This door on the right should be opening.
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite
Yeah.
wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
I mean, we could definitely make that jump, right? Whatever.
I'll take it.
Some extra attack damage. We can... I believe there's a bunch of abominations coming in here. There are also, you know, actual collectors, but...
Over to the left.
honestly, normal collectors aren't that big of a deal. Yep, I thought there were abominations. We can just throw you. Really, normal collector units are pretty easy to take care of. They're not particularly bulky or anything. Assassins can be a little... Assassins and Guardians are both pretty annoying, but not difficult. So, yeah.
Impact shot.
Probably doing the sniper would have been a better idea for my safety, but also, I'm just bad with snipers. I'm just not good with snipers. I think I overthink things when it comes to snipers. So I take too long aiming when I could just shoot. And also, I'm just used to playing Vanguard. Because to me, it's the most fun class. So, I just like I'm very much a no thoughts, head empty type of video game player, which is weird considering all the turn-based strategy games I play. If I can, I would rather not think. And especially with an action game, because, this is very much an action game. Obviously there are strategic elements to it. Cover shooters are more strategic than just your basic, normal, just straight-up shooters. And I'm a fan of cover shooters. I do understand why people don't like them, but I don't know, I like the genre. Again, it does make you think a little bit more, and there's a fine balance between think and no think that me like. I feel like I've not used Overload in a long time. And oh god damn it, another Scion.
Nothing faster than the speed of our thoughts.
And another Harbinger. Thanks, buddy. Love to see. Heavy warp. Let's just gun you down. This Scion, I think, should be pretty easy. There's not too many collectors, and we're in a pretty decent position. And also, our squad's alive. We're not being flanked by scions is the big thing. Is getting flanked by them like we were in the first part of the gameplay, what we took care of at the end of last episode. That's the annoying bit. And just keep firing away. Heavy warp. Down you go. And back into the SMG. Should be A-okay.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Oh, trust me, I am trying. Oh, hello. This is when having good area of effect would be very nice. Problem is, on these higher difficulties, they start having armor, so I can't just do the cryoblast. I mean, I still can, but, like, it's not gonna do much. Holly gets swarmed by a horde of zombies. Wow, that is a lot of them. Thank you for the concussive shot, Garrus. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Let's run past. And even more coming from behind me. There's dodge and weave. If I can get them to stay off of Garrus, Shepard can dodge these guys way better than the AI can. So if I can just get Garrus to pick him off. Garrus, why did you move? Should be able to get a few, right? Only one? Where is Garrus at this point? Where'd you go, Garrus? Oh, whatever. Survived a zombie apocalypse, that's what matters. And I believe... There we go. Can't start us in time.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people! I'm gonna make him work for it this time. I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Gathered vital intel regarding collectors and Omega 4 Relay. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadow Brokers. It also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. Edie's work was exceptional, however, proving the value of shackled AI.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Cut the act. You set us up.
and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The Collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
As is somewhat alluded to, once we go and get the Reaper IFF, we will have a timer of 5 missions until the game progresses until the final act. So we're not going to be doing any story progression for a long time. Not that there's much story progression to begin with in Mass Effect 2, but we got a lot of loyalty missions to take care of, a lot of DLC stuff to take care of, a lot of side missions to take care of, whole bunch of stuff, and we start that next time. But until then, see you guys later.